Hey guys, what's going on? January 2nd, 2024, guys. So far, everything we've talked about in the last 9 videos is becoming a reality. So far, this morning, we've got a gap down of about 30 points, which puts us on a good track for a solid move 3. If you've listened carefully about the move review for December 29th, which was a move 2, oftentimes you will have a sequence 2, 3. Now, what is important is that VIX, which has not done anything, hopefully you reviewed the video about the volatility, is up quite a bit already, more like the amount that it hasn't been up in months, which is 11% at this point. I think VIX is going to keep running higher. Once VIX gets to 15, we're in a danger zone. Danger zone for the bulls and paradise for the short sellers, because any big crash normally begins once VIX is at about 15, 14.8, 15.2. From there, it could escalate to a level of 20, 30 rather rapidly, meaning like 24 hours, 48 hours. So pay close attention today to VIX at 14.8, 15 area. From there, you could get a massive blow up higher on the VIX. So one of the easiest trades you could be taking today clearly is buying VIX calls. Now, the question is, you may be thinking, okay, well, what kind of expiration on VIX calls could I be getting? Okay, and that sort of thing. And for that, guys, I invite you to call 13 Market Moves today. Get some coaching from a 13 Market Moves coach, study some of our courses. Those questions are addressed very easily and they give you a much greater level of confidence to trade these things. Now, there's 2 things that are up. Now, overall, our call for 2024 is stagflation, means high inflation and slowdown in growth overall. Now, today we have a bit of a divergence going on. Actually, there's divergence everywhere today that you could be looking at, but the 2 key components of the market that normally go higher together, the VIX and the dollar. Overall, we believe dollar is going to drop in 2024 by as much as 10, possibly even 20%. But in the market conditions, when there is a sell-off, okay, you got to understand these correlations. When everyone is selling everything, meaning they're selling NASDAQ, they're selling bonds, they're selling different various components of the market. In these instances, basically when they sell something, what do they get back? They get dollars. So the more people, the more demand for dollars today, the higher the dollar goes. Well, you should understand that the typical correlation that we would normally have, higher dollar would mean that gold is going to drop. However, gold is still up for the day. Gold was actually up overnight as much as 15, 17 points. But in this particular case, there's a lot of external catalysts for gold and oil to be moving higher. The problems in Red Sea just escalated. The problems on the Korean border just escalated. And this by itself over the next few days could drive oil prices above 80, 90 bucks. This by itself could be enough of a push for gold to go above 2100, 2150, not so distant future. Now, as long as dollar keeps running in such a monstrous way as it is right now, the chances for gold to also be running strongly higher are not good. But the fact, when dollar does this, normally gold would be down big. It would be already down maybe 20 points, but it's not. It's holding up pretty strong because of all of those geopolitical issues that are resurfacing early today and late last night. So what you're probably curious about, okay, Leo, so far, as you said in the last video, okay, Bitcoin has shot up to a level, okay, and again, depending what exchange you're using, you're probably wondering, well, what to do with it, because last night I had a lot of messages from traders. They're like, Leo, hey buddy, look at this Bitcoin blown up. And I said, in their lurch last night, I've said, look, we're going long Bitcoin short term. And when we hit that level on some of the weirdest thing happened yesterday, which is also, I think, a huge indication of a huge collapse that's about to take place in Bitcoin. Basically, we're thinking about 7,000 points lower is possible, 8,000 points lower from here. we reversed to puts close to the top, not right at the very top. But the weirdest thing that happened yesterday, if you trade on some other exchanges, right, that trade Bitcoin futures, there was a huge discrepancy. So right now we're on 2D Ameritrade platform, Thinkorswim, and the futures on Bitcoin normally vary by, if you compare the price of Bitcoin futures to some other exchanges, such as Phemex, BitGet, Bybit, all of them different ones, right? You would have a discrepancy, normally 100 points, 200 points. Something incredibly weird happened yesterday. We have a discrepancy of about 1,600 point difference. So if you're on a normal crypto exchange, price probably right now is about 45K, maybe 44.8. I mean, it is a huge difference in the pricing of these futures. So we take that here as a signal that Bitcoin is about to drop in a major way. And the move higher that was described in one of the Bitcoin videos I've posted in the last 48 hours. Basically, we're waiting for a move higher in order to establish a short position before a move lower. So the correlation you should be paying close attention to today. So normal correlation, when VIX is up and dollar is up, that means people are taking profits, people are selling stuff. If you study the history of Bitcoin over the last 12 months, it tells you, these two charts right now, they're telling you that Bitcoin will drop, okay? Now, nothing is 100% certainty, but today we're taking this as 100% certainty because got a move 3 formation, okay? We got gold that can't even drop, which it should be, okay? And Bitcoin is still up, but both gold and Bitcoin can unwind to the downside rather rapidly throughout the regular trading session. So you may be wondering, well, Leo, okay, you got ASML here on your screen. Yeah, we actually went short a lot of semiconductor names on the 29th. Actually, the whole week, last week, we've been buying puts for the month of January and February expiration, a lot of stuff. So ASML, basically United States tell a company in Netherlands, well, you can't fucking sell chips to China. Okay, so I think also you will see a major move in AVGO today to the downside. So this is our top trades for today, guys. AVGO, like it on the downside. Apple, guys, you probably heard me getting pretty aggressive on Apple. It was our top 10 stocks to short for 2024. Gets a downgrade this morning already. So from our entry, we were entering Apple puts last week at 195, 194 area, hits pre-market 188. And there's a great probability that Apple's probably going to drop below 180 this week. That wouldn't be a shocker. What would be a shocker if Apple actually dropped below 180 today or tomorrow. But overall, guys, critical information this morning for you to trade the markets is pay close attention. I just gave you a quick tour of the correlations and the way they have been working in the last 12 months. Again, to review, the lesson of the day is when you have DXY up, VIX is up, that means people are liquidating positions. People are selling. Normally, under last 12 months of what we would call normal correlations, when this happens, you would have a market sell-off, have S&P sell-off, you'd have NASDAQ sell-off, all the people in the news that were talking about how Russell and small cap stocks are going to outperform this year. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking, guys. So Russell is going to get beat up, probably one of the bigger drop days it had in a while is what's going to happen to Russell today. And so continuation of some of these things, there's going to be a fight between geopolitics versus dollar higher and VIX higher for the day. So be careful with gold. And oil, you guys know, we think oil could head to 150, 200 bucks by the end of the year or at some point in the year. So we're definitely not short in oil here. And focus on a sequence, right? Sequence that is possible right now, guys, is 333, which means basically market could gap down day after day after day, which is something similar that I've shown you on the chart of Bitcoin in 2017, basically where it drops consecutively for 7-8 days in a row. So in between, of course, we may have a move 2, 3, 2, 3 type combination. So if you're curious how to trade that precisely, okay, especially when the market opens up, it's 7 o'clock, 7:20. You guys be ready. You got a couple hours to call 30 market moves, get signed up with the coach, and guys, let's roll. We filled up all the spots for the trading challenge, the 3x. We still got a couple of spots left to sign up outside of the regular promotion. So guys, get ready. Big day, solid move 3. At the end of the day, we'll be doing a review of this move 3, so don't miss that if you're trying to get studied up and understand the 13 market moves better and how you can use it in your trading. So let's roll. Big day ahead, guys. Possible 5x, 10x trades today. There's a chance in some names we could see 20x type trades. Oh yeah, and clearly don't forget MSTR and COIN. Basically, after explaining this correlation, our thesis is that Bitcoin is going to drop. Right now, MSTR pre-market is hitting the level 696, 682. As soon as the market opens, guys, we're going to short it again. We had a 40x trade on it on Friday. Some guys actually pushed it as much as 50x. I just found out yesterday. And there's a great probability. Look what's happening. So I'll show you some tricks. MSTR, okay, yeah, it's up in a big way. But remember the move review, right, that we did over the weekend about a move 2. The volume, okay, this is what I want you to see. So volume on MSTR, so far pre-market is 25,000, which is the lowest volume pre-market for MSTR in the last 2 weeks. Pretty close to it. So we'll take that as a lower volume. So the stock bounces on lower volume. We already know the correlation here and how this could play out and what this could do as a result. So basically your easy opportunities, you buy MSTR puts, and along with that, buy some coin puts, and just hope that by the time the market opens, okay, that this then is not going to sell off already too much. But MSTR and coin puts, your easy trades, MARA, easy trades, right? MARA. There's, guys, the opportunity is phenomenal, tremendous, but get ready. I mean, some of our students are about to set some records. I would certainly like to see you have the kind of year that when you're going to tell people about it, nobody's even going to fucking believe it. So January 2nd, this is your critical information for trading January 2nd markets. We'll do a move review at the end of the day, guys. Let's roll. I wish everyone a great trading day.